Morning, Steve Freed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, again, the coronavirus is top headlines. Last night, the stock markets were up because of talk about stimulus packages by central banks and maybe even a U.S. Tax cut. When traders actually tried to look at the China news, they actually were disappointed. And so stocks began to trade lower, and we are lower right now. We've also got the dollar lower. We've got crude a little bit higher, and gold is sharply higher. The OECD suggested that because of the virus, they're revising downward world GDP to 2.4% growth versus 2.9 previous. And some people think that the stimulus package globally may not actually help where the virus is the worst: China, South Korea, Iran, Japan, and Italy. So it continues to spread and continues to offer resistance to the marketplace. Wheat's down, corn, meal, and beans are up overnight. I think we got a little shot in the arm on Friday in the bean complex and meal complex on concern, number one, that the Argentina soybean crop might be smaller. Their crush might be smaller just because the crop is smaller, but also financial stress to some of the crushers down there, and that might help the meal demand. Continues to be dry in Argentina, while northern Brazil, it continues to be normal weather with some rain. The Brazilian farmers harvested about 40% of their soybean crop compared to 50% last year. And as far as the other issues are concerned, for the month of February, beans are down, wheat's down 27 cents, corn's down 19 cents. Ends up that beans are up a penny, meal's up $9, while soybean oil is down 165 points. The funds are expected to be long about 30,000 wheat contracts, short 124 corn, short 90 beans, short 58 meal, and long about 7 oil. So they pretty much liquidated out of their entire soybean oil position. Altogether, they're short about 214,000 contracts of the grains, which is kind of a big number for March 1st. There's a tendency for at least corn and beans to try to firm up as we go into our growing season, while wheat market tends to be on the defensive, especially considering we've got good crop outlooks in Europe, the Black Sea, maybe in the U.S. Southern Plains, and now we're seeing rains in Australia. Pretty big range for the March 10th USDA report. I mean, they won't putting out 2021 numbers yet, but the USDA calls for the bean carryout to be 320, range is 300 to 500. The corn carryout at 2,600, the range is between 2,300 and that 2,600 number. And for wheat, it's 777, range is 700 to 900. And the key is probably what that final export demand is going to be for all three markets. So again, mixed trade with beans and corn up, wheat down. Outside markets are mostly lower. Continue to watch headlines about the virus and its spreads worldwide. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.